Hello and welcome to the 1% Solution. Here you'll find tips and tools to help you acquire more physician clients one small step at a time. I'm Dr. Vicki Racker, your host. This week's tip is leverage the opportunities in medical meetings. Many medical meetings are held in the fall. 3,000 plastic surgeons will gather in October in Boston. Michigan nurse anesthetists will meet in September. General surgeons will gather in October in Chicago. These medical meetings represent an ideal way that you can get in front of groups of physicians. Today I'd like to show you 5 specific ways that you can leverage medical meetings. Idea number 1 is buy booth space. This is actually an idea I do not recommend. I feel that there are much more effective uses of your marketing dollars. However, if you'd like to learn more about it, here's how you go about doing it. Go to the meeting site and find the link for the prospectus. It might be under a link that says for advertisers or for exhibitors. Take a look at the prospectus. It will give you valuable information about this meeting whether or not you decide to exhibit. You'll see how many people are attending. You'll see the demographics, and you'll see the costs for exhibiting there. Idea number 2 is be a sponsor. For example, Morgan Stanley is the sponsor of this Michigan meeting of nurse anesthetists. As you see, they're listed on the program as the sponsor for meals, but I think that they've missed a real marketing opportunity here. It's one thing to provide Danish and coffee. It's quite another to offer high-value educational content. I believe a much better use of your marketing resources is to sponsor a breakfast meeting. Let's say, for example, that we partnered. I could spend 15 or 20 minutes talking about the myth of the rich doctor. I could introduce you, who would talk about how physicians can build true wealth. Or I could talk about 9 ways to generate more revenue and introduce you as somebody who could show doctors how to hang on to more of that revenue. As an aside, anytime that you deliver a presentation, I recommend that you capture it on film or on tape. This gives you a digital marketing tool that you can use on social media or any number of drip marketing campaigns. You can execute a breakfast in one of 2 ways. First, you can pay a hefty sponsorship fee and get on the program agenda. Alternatively, you can do this by serendipity. You know where the doctors are gathering. You know when they are gathering. You can purchase a list of local doctors that you'd like to invite. You can then secure a room either at the meeting facility or very close and simply host your own private event. You could keep your costs down by finding a sponsor. After all, pharmaceutical companies, medical device companies all pay very high prices to be in the exhibition hall. What they really want to do is offer physicians a unique experience. What if they could sponsor your breakfast event? To find possible sponsors, just look in the last year's program and see who's already advertising and sponsoring. Another compelling way to host a breakfast event is to offer a roundtable where you simply get physicians together in a room and ask for their opinions about things. If you're planning one of these breakfast events, partner with your physician client. Have them co-create this with you and spread the word. Next idea is to host a partner event for the husbands or wives of the physicians. Maybe you want to offer some information about how to raise a financially responsible child. Quite often, it's the husband or wife of the physician who's actually your buyer, who will be making decisions about who helps them build wealth. The 5th way that you can leverage medical meetings is to schedule an introduction. If there are prospects that you're already courting, or you already have physicians who know other physicians you would like to meet, maybe you want to get together for coffee. In one prospectus, I found a group of pre-registrants for a previous meeting. That would be a great prospecting list. Here are a few tips to make the most of medical meetings. First, avoid evening events. These tend to be social times for physicians to get together with friends. It's very difficult to get physicians to your educational events. Next, when you go to a medical meeting, stop by and meet the vendors. These are possible strategic partners and possible sponsors of your educational events. See what they're about and how you might be able to help them. Next, be curious. You're going to be rubbing shoulders with many, many physicians. Every time you meet a physician, it's an opportunity for you to gain more insight about what their life is like, what kinds of challenges they face. You can say, I interviewed cardiologists there and their most frequently asked question was blah. This positions you as the expert. Next, be creative. For example, I was working with an advisor who loves cigars. Maybe he would want to host a cigar event. Be thoughtful. These meetings tend to be very chaotic. Don't burden physician with handouts. Instead, offer to send things to their office after the meeting. And last, have a wingman. Partner with a physician, whether it's a key physician opinion leader or one of your clients or prospects who will be at the meeting generating buzz about the value that you're offering. Remember, the most influential person in a physician's life is another physician. Medical meetings offer tremendous opportunities for you. Think about how you can leverage them. Thanks for stopping by. I hope that you found value in this content. Please feel welcome to send this to your friends, your colleague, your broker-dealer. If you've been sent this and you'd like to get on the list, go to www.targetingdoctors.com where you can sign up. I also want to invite you to view a power prospecting tutorial. There you will learn how to get in front of physician prospects in the next 28 days. You can see this as an on-demand tutorial. You're also welcome to save your seat to attend a live webinar on Tuesday, August 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific. Seats are limited, so if you're interested, reserve yours now. Thanks again. Looking forward to seeing you next week in your next 1% Solution.